indeed. Welcome into the Guest Room Podcast. This is a podcast where we play trivia games. We have fun. We laugh. We hope you do too. I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there.
Hello.
That's Andy.
R.
That's KD.
I think Andy's becoming low-key worse at this than KD.
Sorry, shit. Okay.
Were you going for Adele? Hello.
Army.
I guess I should
What word could he have used there?
I guess I should have pronounced it better. Our. R.
Oh.
Sorry. That's why I was like...
You know who does that?
Sorry.
Someone with a wife whose name you pronounce that way when you should pronounce it the other way.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
My bad, guys.
That's
Sorry.
very interesting.
That's what I was... So, okay.
Oh.
KD is sporting the Guest Room Podcast sweatshirt right now, which, by the way, if you want Guest Room branded stuff, you can go and find it on our in our shop.
Yeah, join the guest list.
Join the guest list at patreon.com/theguestroom-podcast.
You know,
But,
there's one other way to get merch, too.
What's that?
It's by winning the secret phrase game.
Oh, what is the secret phrase game?
Man, I've never actually defined it, so here we go. Here we
boy.
go. Let's see. Should I try to quote Mike or just do my own thing?
Try to be Mike.
See what comes out.
Be like Mike.
Indeed. One of the... I can't do Mike. One of the hosts in the guest room has been given a secret phrase. And at some point during the episode, they will say such phrase.
Suchness.
Say such things if I was you.
Just like that. And then you will try to guess what that phrase was. Email the guestroompodcast@gmail.com with your guess of the phrase and who said it. And at the end of the month, all the correct guesses will be entered into a drawing, and the winner of the drawing will get a merch.
One merch.
A merch.
One
Yes, it's like
metric merch unit.
Yes, it's like a video game. It's like, yes, you got one items.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they would certainly luck out if that was the sweatshirt that you're sporting right now. By the way, the drawstring on your sweatshirt is currently draped in such a way that it says the Guest Room Oddcast, which
Not wrong.
is...
I would still like to listen to that,
Yeah,
too.
Actually, it says the Us Room Oddcast.
Also not completely wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I'd listen with Andy.
Same.
All right, so we've got some business to attend to, and today that business is a pub quiz. Thank you for tuning in.
Pub quiz.
No, we don't have a thing.
Pub quiz.
There's Pub quiz. Pub quiz, if you don't know the rules, we've all prepared a pub six trivia questions.
Not
That
no,
I-
not
That's
a thing.
less of a thing than what we just did.
I like it.
Thank you, Andy.
I do.
Thank
Don't
you.
encourage him.
6 trivia
It's a
questions,
thing.
and we ask them. We each compete to answer the 6 questions from each other host and get the most right answers by the end. So you can also score points in your own round. The goal is to get 1 or 2 of the other hosts to get the question correct, but not all 3 and not 0. So at the end, we will be scoring out of a total of 24. So will you, the listener at home. If you get a better score than us, please let us know at theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. Any questions?
No.
From the listeners.
We'll wait.
Anyone? No, we won't. Let us begin. I often don't choose myself first, so I will be starting today's pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
Is everyone ready? Today's theme will be Euro Reddit poll.
Is this the same thing of the states before? In
that it's a Reddit poll.
Euro is in the thing you eat or is the place you live?
The place you live. It's all. So, okay, the answer to each will be the name of a European country. I will ask you a question, and I will also give you the percentage of answerers that voted for this
No, well, that helps out tremendously.
winning
So,
answer.
yeah.
Well, just in case you want to know. I think you'll see as we get into it. So, question 1.
Mm-hmm.
Which country, remember these are all European, which country has the silliest accent? 247 out of 1874 responded with this one, which is 13% of respondents. Which country has the silliest accent?
Oh, country.
What? What'd you write? Did you say Europe?
A language.
Jamaica. What country?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Ooh, I wanna take you.
I'm ready.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Kevin says France. Andy says France. KD says France. You're all correct.
Wow.
13% of respondents think France has the silliest accent, as well as 100% of you guys. Question 2.
Are these American Redditors? Or?
Based on what I could tell, I think they're European Redditors.
Okay.
Question 2. Which country has the most attractive citizens? 26.9% of respondents answered with this country. All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin says Sweden. Andy says Sweden. KD says Spain. Sweden is correct.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Let's go.
This is surprising how well you guys are doing so far. You know you're European Redditors, apparently. Question 3. Which country's citizens can drink the most? 18.6% responded with this answer.
Ooh, I have preemptive maybe umbrage.
This is a poll. How do you
With,
have umbrage?
with me or with Reddit?
It's not which country drinks the most per capita. It's
I
which
know.
they think.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin says Germany. Andy says Germany. KD says Germany.
Russia, if they think it's in Europe.
The correct answer is Russia.
You guys decide if you think you should give that to me.
I would say no, because you're putting two answers down, and
Yeah.
that like automatically disqualifies you in my mind.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be unanimous.
I'm biased, so
Because
I'm going to want him to score.
What do you think, Andy?
The fact that
That's
he said that he said he had umbrage before it was
yeah, like do you
answered.
consider Russia to be in Germany? No,
It's in both, right?
Europe.
It's a European and an Asian country.
I would actually give it to him.
I mean, I'll allow it if you feel that way,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't allow it if I were the host.
it's just because you said beforehand that you had umbrage, so I knew that there was, or
That,
knowing
like-
that
because I couldn't just be like, does Russia count as being in Europe
You could.
beforehand?
I probably still wouldn't have chosen Russia. I was deciding between Germany and Belgium.
it's fine.
All right, it's fine. I will give
Thank you.
Katie the point. Question 4. Apart from your own, which country is your favorite? 16.34% of respondents answered with this country. Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm right.
Okay. Kevin says Norway. Andy says Switzerland. KD says not Italy, Spain. The correct answer is Germany.
Darn it.
Really?
Yeah, 16%. They love Germany. I'm not pretzels. I don't know.
Light beer?
Beer.
I don't know. Like,
They have chocolate there.
if I were a European Redditor, it would be Iceland.
If you were visiting another country, you would probably want the trains to run on schedule, and they do in Germany.
But they do in like Switzerland too.
I'm glad you crossed off Italy, because that was, I think, a bad answer.
Yeah, I was like sun, nice weather, but I'm like they're like Spain has all the things that Italy does, but better.
Seems like probably a place where a lot of Europeans vacation.
Spain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Could be wrong
European Redditors not remember the Holocaust or something?
I don't think they're still mad about it.
No.
Are you?
I mean, it's a stain.
I'm mad about it.
Question 5.
Just for the record.
For the record, mad about Holocaust, says Kevin.
Put that on your resume.
Question 5. Which country is your least favorite? 16.8% of respondents said this.
When was this poll taken?
1946.
For the sake of who knows, probably 2018.
Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like after March 6th. This is the least favorite country?
Least favorite. Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, I know a couple that is not.
Okay.
What? Okay, Kevin says France. Andy says Czech Republic. KD says Hungary. The correct answer is the Vatican.
No.
Wow.
16% just hate the Vatican.
That's pretty funny.
That is fun.
I wonder if that's because...
You're not allowed to go unless you have an appointment or something?
Well, no, I've been without an appointment, but I think that...
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
That wasn't Mom and Dad. That was me by myself.
It wouldn't be a pub quiz episode without Mike travel flexing on people.
Mostly me. I don't think he can travel flex on you, and I don't think he can travel flex on Andy. Like the three of you are like certainly on the other side of the bell curve from me in terms of your world travel.
There's no doubt.
American world travel, we'll say.
No, but I wonder if it has to do with like rights or something. Like they get an inordinate amount of benefits compared to the number of people that are actually residents there. I don't know.
Or maybe they're just mad about Catholicism.
I doubt it.
That was my first thought. But,
Question 6. Which country has the worst sense of humor? 100% of respondents answered with this country.
What?
According to the poll.
How many respondents were there?
1868 out of 1868 on this question.
What?
Maybe it's some sort of Reddit joke, but I was as shocked as you when I came across this.
Wait, you were shocked by the answer, or you were shocked?
I was shocked that 100% of people could agree on anything in Reddit.
Worst sense of humor.
You're going to have to give me a second here.
Okay. Which country has the worst sense of humor?
I'm trying to figure out other people's biases about other people that I just have no relation to. What do the Kyrgyz people think about the Turkmen?
Of what descent are the Dohertys? Are you Irish?
Our name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Doherty.
Yeah. Doherty.
Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Kevin says Germany. Andy says Poland. KD says the Vatican. That's a good guess. Germany is correct.
What? It's their favorite country and the least funny?
Worst sense of humor. Only 16% think it's their favorite.
Yeah, but those 16%.
All those people also agree that it's the least funny.
Have the worst sense of humor. But
do Germans just love crude
there
jokes?
Are so many.
I hope not.
There are so many other reasons to love a country other than their sense of humor. Am I right?
No.
I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Am I right?
Andy, you will be going next. What are scores after one pub sixer?
Dos.
I'm not going to dignify that statement with a response.
Okay. Andy, it is your turn.
All right.
All right.
This is a themed pub quiz, pub sixer.
Yay.
Yes.
Called the letter X.
Fetch is happening.
Question
No.
number one.
Stop trying to
not.
make fetch happen.
Question number one. In the Star Wars universe, what is a versatile Rebel Alliance starfighter that balances speed with firepower?
Can all of your questions be like this?
What very detailed Star Wars questions?
Yes.
Everyone ready?
Wait, what's the theme?
It's
X.
the letter X.
Oh, X.
Everyone reveal. Katie says X-Wing. Mike says X-Wing. Kevin says Y-Wing.
That is not what I said.
Sorry. Yeah, that's correct. It's X-Wing.
Which I wrote before I realized what the category was.
Nice.
So.
Question number two. In Triple X, the 2002 spy action film starring Vin Diesel, what's the first name of his character?
Vin Diesel?
Everyone ready? Reveal.
It's episode 2 callback.
Katie says,
Oh, I forgot the category.
oh boy. Dominic. Mike says Xander. And Kevin says Xander. The correct answer is Xander.
Oh,
Thanks,
that was
Katie.
a gimme
Didn't
point
even-
for Andy.
Oh,
Katie,
man.
I wouldn't have known
man.
Xander anyway.
Yeah. No.
we're over here just snacking along on these answers, and you're like a few sandwiches short of a picnic or something.
My bad. Didn't even. It's not like I was like, oh, I can't think of an X
Oh
name.
boy.
Just forgot.
Oh man. So that's what it sounds like
Well,
when you make an Andy answer.
Yes.
Question number 3. Ethernet was a registered trademark of what office product company?
I've spaced out my board poorly.
Can you please repeat? Not you, Katie. You, Andy.
Ethernet was a registered trademark of what office product company? Okay, reveal. Katie says Xerox. Mike says Office Max. Kevin says Office Max. Katie's correct. It's Xerox. Question number 4. The basic function of which part of a plant is to transport water from roots to stems and leaves? Reveal. Katie says exoskeleton. It's clever. Mike says xyloplast. And Kevin says the xylem. Kevin is correct.
Why do you know that?
Because of xylem and phloem.
Remember that
It's kind of like
stupid science category pub sixer he had from his
kind of
kids?
like umum and thummum.
Is it like
Uma
that?
Thurman.
Oh. I mean, I get... Okay.
I get Uma Thurman and Jude Law mixed up.
You get them mixed up?
Yeah.
Wait, is Uma Thurman a real person?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
I don't think my statement was more ridiculous than his.
Yours was way more ridiculous than his.
I don't think so.
Andy.
If you get them mixed up, that's way worse.
Yeah. Like Uma Thurman could be the name of a song. In fact, it is. It could be
Yes.
a cartoon character. It could be like, you know, a character that some actors played in a movie. No, it is an actual person. But that's okay that you missed that because he got Jude Law mixed up with Uma Thurman.
Yeah. Oh, man.
They
That's
just
funny.
have very prominent U's in their first name.
You know,
Uma doesn't initially
you know that
suggest, at least to someone my generation, what gender they are.
have you seen Gattaca?
Yes.
Okay,
I know that.
No, you don't. You don't. How do you mix them up if they're both in that?
It's just like when I'm trying to think of Jude Law's name, I'm like, oh, what's his name? Uma? No, it's something else with a U. And then I finally arrive at Jude Law.
No.
You
I'm
can
surprised Jude Law has not been in a Spoonerism.
Listeners, you understand.
I'm sure he will be.
Question number 5. What is the art of making engravings on wood, especially for printing?
Thank you, mother-in-law.
What?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a second.
Does she listen?
I don't think so.
Does everyone have answers?
Yep.
Katie says Xerox. Mike says xenography. And Kevin says Xeriscape. No.
No?
Xeriscape is making a yard that uses not very much water.
Yeah, that's Xeriscape. It's xylography.
Oh. Never mind this.
You sure it's not xyloplast?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Bummer.
Then
I was so confident I was going to get points because you sounded...
You stink, mother-in-law.
who conveniently doesn't listen.
Question number 6. The summer capital of Kublai Khan's Yuan Empire, which was also a song by Olivia Newton-John and Rush.
Guess why I know this answer?
Because you're a nerd?
I'm guessing it's from the first part of the question, not the latter.
Yeah.
It's not because you listen to Rush.
Can you read it again?
Sure. The summer capital of Kublai Khan's Yuan Empire, and it was also a song by Olivia Newton-John and Rush.
Could help if you watched Marco Polo on Netflix.
I got it for sure.
Okay, let's reveal. Katie says Xanadu. Mike says Zhang Chang. And Kevin says Xi for me? Z for me? Sure. No, that's not correct. It's Xanadu.
How do you spell that?
Xanadu.
Yep.
How do you spell Anadu?
Nadu.
Okay, I got it, guys.
All right.
I got 2.
I also got 2.
What was that?
What do you mean? What was
Who's
that?
What
What
did
did
we
we just do? Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
The pub sixer?
No.
I got 4.
Just Kev's score is a mystery.
All right, KD, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. All right. Numero uno.
Is this themed?
You'll figure it out, hopefully.
So no.
yes? Wait, you took no from that?
No, I mean, I was joking. I think it's got to be yes.
In the Iliad, Epius builds this as a gift for the enemy, which is the Greeks. The enemy of the Greeks.
That was an interesting
Yeah, it was.
question.
In the Iliad, Epius builds this as a gift for an enemy of the Greeks. Ready? All right.
No.
Mike says horse. Kev says Trojan horse. And Andy said Trojan horse. It's Trojan horse. Good job.
Mike said horse.
That's a horse of a different color.
Second question. This person pursues Ichabod Crane through Sleepy Hollow. This person pursues Ichabod Crane through Sleepy Hollow. Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Mike says Horace. Kev says Headless Horseman, and Andy says Headless Horseman's the Headless Horseman. I really appreciate Horace.
Thanks.
Horace the Headless Horseman.
I wasn't sure if he had a name or not. If he did, I was.
I wish it was Horace.
I knew. Well, yeah.
Is that from a show?
A book.
A book.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
but yeah, it ended up being a show with Johnny Depp.
Oh, that's right.
Does it also have Helena Bonham Carter?
Probably. I don't know.
All right. This stuff is pungent ground up aromatia roots used as a common condiment. I'm sure I didn't pronounce that right. Armoracia. Armorica.
I'm not sure you spelled that right.
I'm sure I didn't. All right. Mike says horseradish. Kev, horseradish. Andy, horseradish. Horseradish.
Horace Radish.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what was that?
Horseradish. Next. This is the name of the Oglala Sioux leader who died in captivity in 1877. I fear I've made these too easy.
I fear that sometimes Jepisode categories don't translate
I don't.
well to.
Was this one an easy one?
Guys.
Oh, no. Can you repeat?
All right, Mike.
Can you repeat? Hold on.
The Oglala Sioux leader who died in captivity in 1877.
You're probably thinking of the one that died in 1865.
Yeah. Yeah, we always get that one.
Okay.
All right, Mike says Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse for Kev and Crazy Horse for Andy.
Okay. I didn't. Yeah. Had horse written for a second.
Horace? Oh, my gosh.
He shows up all over history.
All right. A little known and unexpectedly successful candidate. What is that called?
Can you repeat?
A little known and unexpectedly successful candidate. What is that called? All right. Mike says Dark Horse, Kev, Dark Horse, Andy, what? Dark Horse.
How do you spell that first part?
I think I did a pretty good job. WH crossed out multiple times.
No, WIL. I was going to say wild horse, and I was like, no.
Wild Horse Pass? You do you.
Wild Horse.
Wait. What's that place called?
Wild Horse Pass.
And Casino, right?
Yeah.
Pass and Casino?
Yeah, what is...
There's not an and.
Oh, it's not? It's Wild Horse Pass Casino?
Yeah.
We should look that up just to vet that.
To what that?
Vet that?
That.
All on the floor.
Bet that.
Give me some more.
Bet that.
Till you get sore.
Whoa. One of these is equal to 33,000 foot-pounds per minute.
I fear that you've made these way too easy.
I fear.
I mean, it's his own fault.
It is. Mike. Horsepower, though Andy seems to have written hospo.
Didn't they calculate that?
I got a whole point from that, guys.
It's actually not...
You did?
Yeah, from the
from Horace.
Because I said Horace. Didn't they calculate it's now like more like the... Like one horsepower is... how is it? I think one current horse can pull more like 4 or 5 horsepower.
Because the horses are getting better?
I guess. I don't know.
That should be the episode of this. That should be the episode of this title.
Nice.
Ben nourished. After that pub sixer, let's see. I got 5 on that one, less than everyone else. Well, besides you, KD.
Whoops.
I have 10 points going into the final.
I have 12.
5.
Kevin?
I refuse.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, Mike, if you call the whole thing a pub sixer, will Kev automatically not win?
It's a forfeit, yeah.
A 5 fit.
It only matters what I call it after mine. All right. Question 1. In Greek mythology, Nike was the goddess of what?
Shoes.
Total sneakerhead.
Sneakerhead. Sneak cred. Is that like street cred?
Or as our brother-in-law would say, Nike.
Really?
Really? He's from South Africa. Or as he would say, South Africa.
South Africa. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, as I would say, he's African American.
You would say that. All right. Everybody
Yes.
ready? Reveal. Andy says fertility. Katie says victory. Mike says victory. It's victory.
I didn't feel strongly about that.
I did.
Didn't feel victorious.
No.
Queen Victorious.
Number 2. In what decade was Mark Spitz the first swimmer to win 7 gold medals in one Olympics? In what decade was Mark Spitz the first swimmer to win 7 gold medals in one Olympics?
You know, Andy.
Do I?
I don't know.
Are you? So you had to win 7 golds in 2 Olympics then.
In one Olympics. That was the question. In what decade was Mark Spitz the first swimmer to win 7 gold medals in one Olympics?
Oh. No, okay.
Does that change your answer?
I'm just, yeah, that's fine. No, it doesn't change it. Because I still don't know.
All right. Are we ready? Andy says the 90s. Katie says the 90s. Mike says the 70s. It is the 70s.
Wow.
1972.
Let us go.
Number 3.
I had written the 90s, then I crossed it out and wrote the 1990s because
Nice.
I think the Olympics may have happened in the 1890s.
It might have happened in the 90s.
What?
They probably did. Yeah.
They might have happened in the 90s.
You know, like the year 91, 96.
Okay, yeah, man. I need either to go to bed or to drink coffee, apparently. ¿Por qué no los dos?
Number 3. How many points is the bullseye in archery worth?
Are you kidding me?
How many points is the bullseye in archery worth? If you haven't
I hope
noticed,
one of us-
there's a theme to this category, or this set of 6 questions that I'm doing for the pub quiz. I mean, it's a loose theme, but it's a theme.
Victory 70s.
Sports.
70.
It's kind of, yeah, they're all sports.
Kind of wants a mythological
Ish.
thing. I really hope that one of us is off by an order of magnitude.
Sure.
Mike is still writing.
It's a huge number.
He's
right,
not actually
guys?
writing. He's considering writing. Is he ready? All right, let's go. Andy says 30. Katie says 50. Mike says 30. You're all wrong. It's 10.
But we were closest.
Yeah. And we both said 30.
Yep.
That's got to count for something.
That's got to count for something.
Number
Still
4.
only counts as one.
Number 4.
There's a lot of counting.
What 3 movements are required for an athlete to complete a triple jump? What 3 movements are required for an athlete to complete a triple jump?
Mike, you've triple jumped.
In
All right.
fact, that was my best.
Andy
map.
says hop, skip, jump. Katie says hop, skip, jump. Mike says hop, skip, jump. You're all incorrect. It is hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump.
Now, right when you asked this question, I was about to say it pre-umbrage. Where are you getting this?
So this I got from a game, and then I checked this particular question on the internet, and literally the first thing that comes up for the 3 movements is hop, step, jump. It's like Wikipedia, I think.
Okay, if somebody's stepping with their second movement, they're going to lose the triple jump.
I'm telling you, it's called a step.
Okay.
It's a very settled piece of information. I thought actually you would get that one right, and the other 2 would say what they said because you had triple jumped before.
It is the hop, step, jump.
We didn't call it that.
Sorry.
No wonder you didn't go pro.
That's why.
Fair. Yeah, the guy who set the record.
Good
at,
burn.
60 feet was thinking, hop, step, jump, hop, step, jump. This is a step.
Number 5. In what sport do competitors use leather gloves, bells, and hoods? In what sport do competitors use leather gloves, bells, and hoods?
Are the bells and hoods also leather?
I mean, I doubt that the bells are leather.
Okay, so leather doesn't apply to all three.
Leather, yeah, correct. Leather gloves, comma, bells, comma, and hoods. And that second comma is indeed important.
There's so many things that it could be.
Are there?
Well,
Like, I before I saw the answer to this question, I had trouble thinking of a single one.
well, I'm sure I'm wrong about these. Like, as in, like, I'm sure, like, the things that are in my brain don't actually
Their
include
gloves
these.
are nylon.
Yeah.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right. Andy says falconing.
That could be right.
KD says he erased everything else. He says polo and does not say LARPing or horse racing. Mike says equestrian. I'm gonna give it to Andy. The answer is falconry.
Oh, yeah.
You said falconing.
It's like-
I'm giving it to you.
You were thinking of Captain Falcon.
I was like falconeering. I didn't know what it was called. That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
I'm giving it to you.
Appreciate it.
So is the theme weird sports?
It's sports.
Okay.
It's not LARPing. Are you sure?
All right. Who were the 4 Super Bowl champions from 2010 to 2013? In no particular order.
This is the year that they played the Super Bowl?
Correct. And I will tell you it's 4 different teams. I'm sure all the teams will be said. The question is, will all the right teams be said by one person? Where were you those years?
I remember.
I have no idea.
I know for sure one of them. Who it was and where it was.
Yeah, I would have known for sure one of them.
The others bleed together because they were pre-college.
Okay.
All right, Andy. You said Broncos, Saints, Patriots, Giants. How many do you think you got right?
I think I got 3.
You got 2. KD said Giants, Ravens, Saints, Steelers. How many do you think you got right?
2.
You got 3.
Oh, no.
Mike said Packers, Giants, Pats, and Ravens. How many do you think you got right?
Well, based on that, 2.
You got 3. The teams are Saints, Packers, Giants, Ravens. The
Wow,
Patriots
no
did not
Patriots.
win a Super Bowl in that span of 4 years.
When did the Saints win?
I believe they won in 2010.
Okay.
Okay.
And then 11 was Packers, 12 Giants, 13 Ravens.
Okay.
I remember the Packers well. I
See,
remember the
Mike,
Ravens well.
So
The
I had,
Giants for me.
yeah, I had written Patriots instead of Steelers, but when Mike said that, I definitely know one of these. I was thinking maybe he definitely remembered the Cardinals losing.
Oh, that was like
That was
06.
Yeah, that was
No, it wasn't
2008.
06.
I thought.
I was living in Virginia, so it had to be
Because they played the Panthers, right, to get there?
It had to be 04. It wasn't 04. It had to be 05, 06, or 07. I think it was 06.
It was after It was after 05. I know that.
Yeah, I don't think it's 06.
I said it
I was in Corpus Christi for that one.
You were?
It was
Yeah.
2009.
What? Why was I back in Virginia? Was I back in Virginia?
February
West
1st.
Virginia.
Maybe I'm misremembering where I was for that one.
Matt Mama.
2009. Okay. Well, on that set of 6 pub questions, I got 3.
1.
I got 2.
2.
So in total,
I think you won.
Katie, you had
For sure.
7.
Mike,
12.
13. I think you had
15.
Yeah.
I got demolished.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You had a rough category
last
for
category was-
yourself.
Yeah.
that was rough. Yeah, we all got 5 or 6 points there.
I got 1.
I had a rough Andy category. And a rough Kevin category.
I did well in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did really well in yours.
How many did you get for your?
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my X answers and like I don't even remember what the right ones were.
I'm surprised you didn't get Xerox. I really thought that was an easy
That's the
one.
only one I got right on yours, I think. All right, next one.
I think of Xerox as a
Copier?
a printing and copying company only, and not as an quote unquote office products company.
But would you say that paper is an office product?
Absolutely,
Okay.
I would. But when you say office product, I think, oh, this company also sells staplers and
Paper clips.
Yeah.
paper clips
Okay.
and
I mean, Office Max was clever.
keyboards and
Yeah,
such.
I almost went with Office Max as well.
Well, thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do at home?
How did you do at home? Did you beat 15?
Or at work.
No,
Yeah.
I only want to know about how you did at home.
If you're listening to this at work, we might have some hosts of this podcast who are interested in joining you at your job.
I mean, a lot of the kids these days have the headphones in the ears.
They do, but like, I mean,
Say you deliver pizza for a living. That's a great
sure.
place to listen to a podcast.
You're saying you wouldn't want to be a pizza delivery person?
I guess I'm just saying I would. You probably just volunteered for a lot more jobs than you think.
So that is what you're saying.
just say it. I mean, I used to be a pizza delivery person. I am no longer.
You aspired to not be.
There is a reason I am no longer, and it's not because they fired me. But it was fun. I highly recommend it for any high school and or early college students.
Is it because as blacksmithing it's gone out of style as a profession?
No, I think it's in style as it ever will be. Well, thank you guys. That was fun. Well done, Kevin, with a score of 15. Hey, remember, a secret phrase was uttered sometime during this episode. So if you want to be the winner of some sweet merch, you can enter yourself in a drawing by getting correctly who the utterer was and what their phrase was. Send that guess to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. You will be entered into that drawing. At the end of the month, we will pick one lucky winner for some guest room merch. That's not a thing still. Hey, you can also rate us on your podcast app of choice. If you've already done so,
Pub quiz.
prove it, because we have way more listeners than ratings on, especially Apple Podcasts. I haven't checked the Spotify recently, but that's probably still the case. You're listening anyway. Just go there right now. Give us a rating. We don't mind, especially if it's 5 stars. Tell your friends that you like us. Tell them they should listen, except on Podbean, because we're not there yet. Please support us. Sponsor us, Podbean.
Present to them a past note with the question, do you like the podcast guys or the guest room guys, with a yes or no checkbox so that they can check yes and give it back to you?
Right. Well, they shouldn't even have a no checkbox. They don't need that.
But then is it really even an intellectually honest note passed across the class?
I suppose. Not.
What's happening?
We're talking about how people love the Guest Room Podcast.
Did you not pass notes in school?
You know me. You know.
You didn't. You didn't go to school because you didn't have a childhood. You're right,
You
Katie.
didn't
I do
need
know
to
you.
go to school.
You read my mind.
Then-
I read your mind reading my mind. Help me help you.
He was born and he asked his dad, "Dad, what is the population density of Czechia?"
And his dad said,
Actually, Czechia isn't a country yet, but it will be like when you're like 26. Okay.
"Oh, I hate how accurate that answer was, and I hate that I know now that that answer was extremely accurate." That's the thing I hate most about it.
Oh, well, for Kevin, for Andy, for KD, I am Mike, and of course for KD's dad. As always, farewell.
Be real, guys.